What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Muscle and Mindset Podcast. Happy Wednesday. I'm your coach, your host, David Brayson. Today, I'm actually going to repeat an episode that I recorded yesterday. And I was so pumped to get it done that I realized that my connection stopped, nothing recorded. But today, I'm back at it with more energy because I want to deliver you guys information that will be helpful for you to understand what is causing your, let's say, lack of weight loss. What's happening? Why are you doing so much and not seeing the results that you're expecting? So as you guys are tuning in, let me know how your day is going. I'm really excited to know if you're struggling with any of this, knowing if you're actually in a calorie deficit, if you're actually seeing the results that you want, if you're actually in tune with your goals. So the first thing that I want to touch on is that there is a lot of ignorance and misinformation in this industry when it comes to weight loss, fat loss, muscle gain, and muscle building, right? There is so much competing advice on what's good and what's bad, and also what's ugly. And the thing is, like, guys, you really don't know what to listen to because there is so much going on. But what I want to do today, I'm going to keep it quick and dirty. I just want to give you guys quick information that you can implement right now. And I'm going to make it simple. It's not carbohydrates. It's not sugar. It's not alcohol. The reason why you're not losing weight is that you're simply eating too many calories. And that's the bottom line. You must embrace this fact because if you don't, you will not see the results that you're expecting. I'm going to say it one more time. It's not carbohydrates. It's not sugar. It's not alcohol. You are eating way too many calories that are holding you back from losing weight. Now, you're in a calorie deficit. You're tracking it on MyFitnessPal or whatever other calorie, tracking app you might use. And you see that you're in your deficit. Let's say that your deficit is, 1,815 calories, and you're in that, 1,815. Then you're like 1915, then 1715, and you're in that pretty number for the whole week. But comes the weekend and everything just goes downhill, right? What happened? You weigh yourself Monday morning and you're actually heavier, but you're not putting into perspective that you added an extra 7,000 calories during the weekend when you didn't mean to do it, right? You just ate some more food and that pushed you out of that deficit. And I know there's going to be a lot of negative comments when it comes to this because, oh, David, all that matters is calories in and calories out, and calories, all that matters. No, guys. I'm going to step back for a second and make you understand. And I want you to realize that you need to put quality stuff in your body. You just want to put calories in there because you're getting a lot more than what you're expecting in regards of the bad and the good, right? There are no bad or good foods, but there is good fuel and not as good fuel. You have your cheap gas and you have your premium. You want to make sure that you're getting always premium in your body. Now, I'm going to rephrase this and say it again. The only way you're going to lose weight is by creating a calorie deficit. Guys, I did it. Back in 2014, I decided to diet down for it was a month and a half, so about 45 days, and I only ate McDonald's. That's the only thing I ate. And I actually lost weight. But what happens, all my hormones were completely trashed. But I only did it because I show you that if you were in a calorie deficit, you will actually lose weight. But now, here's the little caveat to this. You can cut out your sugar. You can cut out your alcohol. You can cut out all the bread and the pasta that people tell you that are not good for you. But again, if you're not in this so-called calorie deficit that I always talk about and all the coaches talk about, you're not going to lose weight. And you can go vegan. You can eat all the tempeh and all the tofu that you want, all the broccoli sprouts because Karen told you to eat it. But again, if you're not in a calorie deficit, you will not lose weight. Personally, I'm going to tell you just my personal opinion, guys. I believe that tracking calories is the best way for you to understand what a deficit looks like. Why? Because you're going to be able to see for portion sizes, how you feel, how much food you're actually eating. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing more empowering about being fully aware and in control of your food choices. And here's the thing, not only does this give you literally a guarantee that you're eating the right amount of food and calories, but it also teaches you a lot about what I just mentioned: portion sizes, fullness, and here's the thing. There's this saying that goes that what gets managed gets improved. Just imagine that you're tracking your food for a couple of weeks, right? Let's say 10 weeks. That's literally not that long. That's nothing. That's just over 2 months. And you see that you track your food consistently for this 10 weeks, and you see that your clothes fit better. You see that you have better digestion. You see that everything is going in the right direction simply because you decided to manage your food intake. When before you were just eating as you went and picked here, picked there, and you guessed that you were in a calorie deficit. But that's not the truth, because you were eating little, right? Monday through Friday. Saturday comes around, Sunday comes around, you're just overloading your body with a lot of calories that you don't need. Now, what do I recommend you try if you want to be in a calorie deficit? As you guys know, if you've been, following my content and my podcast and whatever I do for a while, you will know that I do not ever recommend a fat diet. Never. Why? Because it's not sustainable. But you can eat fewer calories in 1,000 different ways. You could try shortening your eating window, such as intermittent fasting. So you eat, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m., and you get all your calories during that time. Why does intermittent fasting works? Because it puts you in a calorie deficit. How do you lose weight by being in a calorie deficit? What does that mean? You're eating less food. You could try, what's the other diet? Whole30, right? I really remember how it works, but you could try it. Why? Because it's going to put you in a calorie deficit. You could try keto. Keto is one of the most effective weight loss diets there is. Why does keto work? Because it puts you in a calorie deficit. There is no secret behind keto other than making you eat less food. You could try paleo. You could go vegan. You could try all this different shit that people sell you online, the factor meals that everybody's eating now, E2M, all this different weird stuff, right? Guys, all those things work. They all do. Without a doubt, they will make you lose weight. But ask yourself now this question: is this actually sustainable? Do I see myself eating this way for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? If the answer is no, please, I beg you, don't try it. Don't do it, because you're going to fail. Why are these diets so effective when you start them? Because you get very involved with your goal. Your goal is to lose weight, and you're going to do whatever it takes that you need to do in order for you to get to that destination, that promised land. But now here's a little bit of the scale. What happens with the scale? You say that, you weigh, 200 and you want to be 140. You are putting a ceiling to your goals when you say that you only want to be 140. Why? Let's say that you weigh the 200 and you want to be 140. You lose 60 pounds. Here is the fact. Once you get to those 140, that you have already lost 60 pounds, it's an absolute lie that you're going to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm happy now. Oh, I feel good about myself. That's a lie. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep going because you want to see what else you can do. You want to see how much farther you can push yourself. So is the actual goal weight loss, or is the actual goal feeling good about your fucking self? Ask yourself this question: do I just want to lose weight, or do I want to look at myself in the mirror every morning when I wake up after a shower and I'm naked and I say, you know what? I look great. I feel good. The scale doesn't matter because I feel good about myself. How do you get there? If your goal is fat loss and weight loss, you need to be in a calorie deficit. How do you build muscle? by lifting weights, strength training, and a slight surplus. What do I recommend for you if your goal is to add muscle? Get as lean as possible, then build on top of that, because it's going to take you twice as long to build muscle than cut down. But going back to the point of why this episode came to life is because you keep blaming carbohydrates, you keep blaming sugar, you keep blaming alcohol for your lack of weight loss. But you need to understand that I actually made a post about this a couple of weeks ago. It's not the wine that you're having. It's the fucking crackers that you're eating when you're pairing it with the wine and the cheese and the charcuterie board and all that stuff. If you are in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. All right. Now I'm gonna add a little spice to this. I have a lot of clients right now, quite a few, that they want to lose weight. And I am, as a coach, as the guy that knows more than they do when it comes down to this, that's why they hire me, I don't want them to lose weight. Why? Because that will be setting them up for failure. How does this work? You don't always have to lose weight when your goal is fat loss. There's a thing called body recomposition. How is this important? For me, as a coach, and people who are pro muscle, of being strong, being healthy, making sure that your hormones are working at 1,000% and you're always thriving, the heavier you can be while losing fat, the better. Why? Because you are allowing your body to hold as much food as possible. You're allowing your body to work at its highest level, right? We're losing fat and we're eating the most amount of food possible. What is that creating to your body? It's creating a insane amount of fuel source. Just imagine, like your car, you drive a Mercedes, a AMG G63, right? Their nicest car. You're going to put premium in that tank because you want the car to always be running, smoothly. When do you think that car is running at its best? Like it's just like it's unstoppable. When the tank is full to the top. What happens? As soon as you drive a mile on that car, that tank level drops a little, but it's still working damn near close 100%. Then it's going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping. Then you top it off and then goes back in to that almost 100%. That is when your car is going to be working at its best, when the tank fuel is almost topped. What happens if that fuel goes over the top? It's going to spill over and you're going to see some trouble. You're going to smell like gas because you have to clean it up. And that's when you get those love handles, right? A little bit extra calories. It's a little bit of extra fuel. Now, when you go in a surplus, you need to make sure that you're understanding and you have a visual of what you want your body to look like. Now, going back to calories, going back to a deficit, going back to losing weight. If you want to lose weight, you want to feel better about yourself, you want to make sure that you're hitting that weight loss goal, be consistent with your nutrition. Track your weekends. Track your weekends because it's either going to make or break your success when it comes down to weight loss. I'm going to do another episode on Friday about muscle building, so stay tuned. This is very exciting because I'm doing trainings on my private community with all my clients, which they're actually going to be they're watching this also. And I teach them a little bit more in depth of what it looks like when you're trying to build muscle, a deficit, surplus, and all the different stuff, right? But for you guys who don't work with me or don't have any coach or don't really know where to start, I recommend you, I'm going to give you a simple formula. If you weigh 160 pounds, so you want to get down to 140, I recommend you take that goal weight that you want to have and multiply by 12. Let's say that you're 160, you want to be 140. Take that 140 and multiply by 12. That's going to give you a certain number, about 1,700 calories, something like that. Take that number and allow yourself 100 calories over or 100 calories under and follow that for the next 90 days. Don't try to reach those 10,000 steps. Just get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 more than you're currently doing and be consistent. Allow yourself one free meal per week. The more consistent you are, the more your body will play on your side. But if you start every Monday and you say, you know what, I'm going to try keto this week, and then you try keto, but then goes on the weekend and you eat carbohydrates. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do paleo. A little bit different, but it gives me some carbs. And you do it for a week and it doesn't work. Well, now I'm going to do DASH, Whole30, intermittent fasting, all these different bullshit diets that you see online. Yo, stay consistent to something. The easiest thing for you to do when you're trying to lose weight and you don't have a coach guiding you through this whole process, take that goal weight, multiply by 12, but only in increments of 20. If you weigh 260 and you want to be 140, please do not take that 140 multiplied by 12. If you want to be 160, in order for you to get to 140, you need to get down to, if you're 260, you need to get down to 250, 240, 230, 220, all the way down. Be realistic with your goals. Remember, if you're trying to lose 50 pounds, you didn't gain those 50 pounds in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks, in 5 weeks. It took you a damn near a year to get it done. So do not expect results in 30 days for the damage that you've done over, several months. All right. One more thing before I close this episode, guys. I'm doing, it's my birthday month, so happy birthday to me. I am doing a $26,000 giveaway in coaching. If you would like to enter, go to my last Instagram post, which is not currently pinned to the top, and read the caption and tell me why you should be the winner. Not only am I giving away $26,000 in coaching, my wife and I are going to feed one family per week for the next month, which is my birthday month. That is the present that I'm giving myself, giving back to somebody who needs it more than I do. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure to leave me a review in the iTunes and the Spotify app because it'll help me so much. That's your fee. I do this for free. You pay nothing. For my clients watching this, there's a training hot coming for you guys shortly in the private community. I hope you guys have the greatest Wednesday of your whole entire existence. I have another podcast coming up with Shauna at 10:30 EST. Stay tuned. Have a great day, guys. Love you all, and see you tomorrow. Peace out.